Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now batting Mike Trout. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Hey.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Nope. Outside.
Sasaki fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Joe Adell.
With a 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Coming up on the first pitch, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And we're underway in Denver. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitch.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he's
back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered here in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back here in Houston, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Go away! Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. Late on that fastball.
First 2 hitters get out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Starting after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game. Look,
Out towards right center field. Thomas flying after this one, but won't make it there after the bad jump. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 78 now at the plate.
All these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this.
Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Number 78 digs in now. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning. Number 78 getting ready to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Number 78 now at the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Number 78 digs in now.
All these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Takes it in for the out.
One place to start.
Back here at American Family Field, all set for the start of the inning. Number 78 getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th. Number 78 now at the plate.
All these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Number 78 digs in now. Ground ball left side. Slides for the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Milwaukee. New inning getting started. Number 78 getting ready to hit.
All these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Number 78 now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Number 78 digs in now. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Number 78 getting ready to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 78 now at the plate.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Slings to first. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the fifth inning. Number 78 digs in now. There's a line drive to left field. Bowers on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in Milwaukee. Stepping in, number 78. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Number 78 getting ready to hit.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
One up, one down.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. One pitch and one out. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 78 now at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Mitchell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Wow. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. Number 78 digs in now.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
New inning getting started. Leading off, number 78.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 78 getting ready to hit. This one in. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Number 78 now at the plate. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Red Hawks going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Grant Holmes. All right, first pitch coming up. Luis Arraez stands in.
Number 6, Luis Arraez.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under this one. One up, one down. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air to left center, and there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Dodd.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Line to left, and
that ball's foul.
Foul ball.
Inside, ball 1.
Jackknifes out of the way. The 2-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball one.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit, and that extends the inning. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and the hits just keep on coming.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Braves.
Nolan Arenado.
45. Tyler Henry.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Stepping in, Michael Harris II.
Hey!
Nasty pitch right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Foul ball there. Buchholz, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher move, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
For the Braves.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jake Karinchak.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Albies over to first in time. One pitch and 1 out.
Mike Piazza.
So digging in, Mike Piazza. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Popped up. Riley takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Center field. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Austin Riley.
Hey!
Strike 2. Strike 3.
For the Braves.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
1-1 now. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Move to second, and he's back in safely. That's smashed towards center. Paris gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. In there safely. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. First pitch swinging.
Nope. Ball 1.
Laser, base hit, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, then it's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Off the plate, ball 1. Hey!
Man at first, one away. Hernandez, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. In there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Martin Perez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees, but no chance to get him. It's an infield single. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Harris makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Matt Strong.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Got him swinging. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner. Struck him out swinging. Braves down to their final out. Dominic Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strom is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Ready to go. Luis Arraez stands in. Liner, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And that one fouled off. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air, right field. Cowser on the move. He's got it, and there's one away. 1 out, man at first, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swinging a foul out of play. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Line drive, base hit. Taveras returns it to the infield. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. And the inning is over. Leading off, Jordan Westburg.
Yeah!
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Hee-haw!
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 48.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit, Miguel Cabrera. And that's down and away.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Grounded to third, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and
He's
they
out of
get
there.
it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And back here in Baltimore, here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And he couldn't get back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Colton Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
If I can get a tough situation early, just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Strike 3. Keegan Aiken will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Relay throw to second.
Oh,
not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. They're waving Piazza home. In comes the run from second.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Stepping in is the switch hitter. Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ellie on his way to second. That one found hard the other way. De La Cruz leads off first with one away. Step off throw to first.
Oh, he's safe.
De La Cruz back on a dive. Runner on the go again. Pitch is
No, that
high.
missed. That's the ball.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That missed. That's the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Move to second, and he's back safely. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 away.
Now pitching.
Tyler Wells on the pitch here. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, digging in, Miguel Cabrera. Flying to center his first time. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. Back now it'll.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Greg Weisser.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger gets under it. And that is the ball game. 6-0. Ready for baseball here in New York. Luis. Rise stands in. Right side, hard hit. Semien, toss over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, catcher Mike Piazza.
That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Hard liner. Fair ball. Piazza around second, headed for third. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Fouled off down the right side. One down, runners at second and third. Strike two. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Batting fifth, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Center field. And there's one down. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more.
Got him swinging. Juan Soto now. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Cuts it, misses. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out.
Batting seventh, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Line drive, knocks it down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Miguel Cabrera. And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bellinger at third. Cabrera at first. One gone. Chopped left side. Bichette. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Luis Arias. Grounded out his first time up. And that one wrapped foul. Two on, one out. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. Simeon. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. That's a strike. 0-1. Swings through that high fastball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jorge Polanco stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This one in the air, right field. Diving, makes the grab.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Polanco takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Now batting.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, right field. Baden takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting for the Red Hawks, right fielder Aaron Judge.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Taylor on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, last chance for the home team. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In for a strike. 0-1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings through that one for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Vientos at the plate now, and that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 now, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.